Gamers, I need your help. How do you pronounce this one? Tughlaq Dynasty. Okay. Beastie, read the roleplay. I'm not reading this. Next. Playing as the Tughlaq Dynasty. Ooh, worker elephants and villagers have a great working relationship. And the Tughlaq Dynasty economy kicks off with a bonus to resources when villagers drop off at worker elephants. As villagers' walking time becomes too great, the worker elephants can freely move around to help to take the load off. So this is like Age of Mythology, Norse gods. You know what's funny? Behind the scenes, like in the dev Discord, we've been asking for this mechanic for Mongols for years. Yeah, it's like an ox card from Age of Mythology. So what this means is, I am assuming that they do not have lumber camp, mining camp, mill. You make these elephants and you move them around. Which, if you guys know from KT gathering wood, being able to constantly be efficient with your gathering is OP as fuck. So the fact that you can constantly move these elephants to workers, to me says that this will be easy to play Civ, but similar to China and Jushi, you can probably optimize so much of your economy by moving these elephants and positioning them closest to resources as possible. And you get bonus resources when you drop off at them, by the way. Which means you don't want to... Wait, that means you don't want to gather sheep at the TC, right? It's actually very similar to Jushi in China. I love this mechanic. I've seen this mechanic in other games, and I am glad we have it in AV4 now. Yeah, these are clearly new. These have two. These have one person on top of them. The Tughlaq Dynasty provides near instantaneous research. Oh shit! Times on most technologies for a higher price. Okay, so I was talking a few days ago. How would devs deal with daily unique mechanics such as free research? So it seems like you don't get free research, you research immediately or near instantly for higher price. Technologies are researched at higher price. Stay ahead of the enemies by researching quickly and trampling through defensive lines with raider elephants. Produce the healer elephant from mosques to reinforce the front line and heal 2 units simultaneously. Tear through multiple lines of enemies with ballista elephants. Okay, this is just elephants. I hope the buildings are elephants too. Established to... I'm gonna try. Establish Tughlaq forts. Tughlaq forts. Was that Poggers? I'm the pronunciation king in AO4. You guys know that. And the Khan Falcon king. In key locations, and assume region control by appointing governors that unlock special bonuses to economy, military, or religion. Okay, this is already too much information. I'm overwhelmed. I need a sip. Pet tiny dog. Hey, tiny dog. Tiny dog is doing much better, by the way. Yeah. Are you sure you're European? Your pronunciation is so good. Wait, is it actually? Thank you. Yeah, she's doing a lot better. She's a good doggo. Okay. Tughlaq Dynasty at a glance. Worker... You know what I find funny? I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say this. Macedonian Dynasty. Fucking Bogmodar. Fucking Atmegbrr. And then you have Worker Elephant. Raider Elephant. Like, why don't they have unique names? Do you know what I mean? It's so funny. Like, Yo, that elephant looks like a fucking snack. Elephant that acts as a universal drop-off, saving time and resources for your villagers to focus on other tasks. Bonus resources are provided when villagers drop off. Yo, that looks cool. Wait, that elephant looks fucking cool as fuck. Okay, that's the coolest looking unit. And you can see it can drop off everything. There's a little gold, there's stone, there's wood, food. That's a coolest, for me, that's the coolest looking unit so far. And that's a fucking villager, basically. It's like a drop-off location. Okay. Raider Elephant. Let me open all these. Light melee cavalry unit with increased health and ability to trample through foes, dealing area damage and bypassing threats along the way. Replaces the horseman. This is the horseman she tells you not to. Oh my god, they look different too. Wait, I hope these are not by age. I hope they just look different like this. But they're smaller, right? These are the Raider elephants. They're smaller than the normal elephants. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I would assume they don't have a 188 speed because that would just look stupid. Like, can we agree on that? Like, they're probably slower. Because having an elephant that's running like horsemen would look fucking stupid. I love the way they look. And they have an ability to trample through foes. Okay, this ability, this is one of those, by the way. And I always say this for some abilities. This ability is either broken as fuck or it's useless. No other way. There's no other way. Because if you have like 50 spearmen and you can trample through them and do AoE damage to all of them, that means if you have 20, 30 of these, you just kill 50 units, right? Or they're shit and unusable. Maybe bracing stops it? Well, bracing stops cataphracts too, but the damage goes through. Ballista Elephant. Heavy siege cavalry mounted with a devastating ballista capable of piercing through multiple enemies. Replaces the Springald. Okay, the first thing I think of when I see this. What do you think it is? No one's gonna guess, but go ahead. This is how my brain works, by the way. What do you think is the first thing I thought of when I saw this? My first thought of when I saw this is when you shoot, can you move an elephant and does the Springald reload while you're moving? Because if that is the case, that is way better than a Springald. That means you can have Springalds that can kite, which we don't have now. But I would also assume that they're not going to cost 150, 150. I would assume they're going to cost food. Because, you know, there's an elephant. We have Springalds with 1k HP and 10 armor. Well, I mean, yeah, maybe. I don't know what their stats are going to be. I doubt they're going to be 1k HP. That would be insane. Tughlaq forts. Appoint governors to oversee bonuses across the civilization. Tughlaq forts contain unique technologies to scale their defenses, weaponry, and increase the power of the appointed governor. Okay, that's okay. Let's see. What do we see? Those are unique buildings. We see flags. We see villager flag, which is scale their defenses, weaponry, and increase the power of appointed governor. I mean, this looks like economic, no? This is farming. Right? This is the scythe for farming. This is something for workers. You think it's a monk? And this is clearly a cavalry. But to oversee bonuses across the civilization. Okay. So I am assuming this works similar to Daimyo, where you pick what the governor is going to be, and then you get bonuses for it. And this is like cavalry based, this is monk or worker based, this is farming based. Now, notice something. This one is pathetic. It has 2 shit towers and a little dick here. Nothing else. This one has the 2 shit towers, little dick, and a big dick. And then this is the guy she tells you not to worry about. 3. And this one has bombard upgrade. This one has springle upgrade. Oh no, does this one have a springle upgrade too? I don't know if this is arrow springle upgrade. So you can either upgrade multiple towers, or you can upgrade the keeps. Or you can age up the keeps. Governor of Ajmer. One of the six governors available at the Tughlaq fort. This governor recruits heavy armored Amir warriors that consume no population space and are more effective when defending near forts. Ooh, look at that. Look at this. That's their monk. Are these men-at-arms, or are these the Amir warriors? I mean, it has the same scythe as the other one. And what is this? Collateral damage technology. Reinforce elephant tusks with deadly spikes to increase their damage output, causing catastrophic damage to anything caught in the way. Oh, that's this. That's the spike thing I asked earlier. So they have a new unique upgrade. The Tughlaq Dynasty through the ages. Tughlaq Dynasty begins the Dark Age by assigning hard-working elephants to assist villagers with collecting resources by being their preferred drop-off location. So you have them from the Dark Age. Worker elephants can move around freely, allowing for easy reassignment of resources whenever needed. As the dynasty begins to age up, villagers and working elephants begin collecting stone and laying the foundation. Wait, what? As the dynasty begins to age up, villagers and working elephants begin collecting stone and laying the foundation. You get passive stone? I know one guy who's not gonna like this. Passive stone for keeps? Another keep! You think it's just like a saying, like, oh, you should get... I don't know about that. Begin construction of Tughlaq fort and choose between one of the 6 governors to appoint. Governors offer up to 4 tiers of bonuses. Okay, to economy, religion, military, and more. Wait, what did they say here? Bro, why are they... Okay, economy, religion, military, defenses, weaponry. Is this the 6th one? Amir warriors? Tughlaq forts replace keeps and have unique ways of scaling weapons and defenses that aren't restricted by age. Construct the stables and seek to trample enemies with raider elephants. Okay. These elephants look very cool. I love that. So, you can upgrade the keeps and you're not restricted by age. So this is like Daimyo in the TC. You can upgrade it all the way in Feudal Age or Dark Age even. Bombard keep in Feudal. Well, that's the thing. Do you upgrade the keep and it gets an emplacement, or do you upgrade a keep and you have to get an emplacement? Because yeah, Bombard keep in Feudal would be a little it would be a little interesting. When entering the castle age with the compounded defender landmark, so it has same landmarking or compound, all forts unlock a 4th governor benefactor bonus that adds a new dimension to their unique bonuses. Construct a mosque and begin producing healer elephants that can heal 2 units simultaneously with mounted imams while their elephant engages in melee combat. Healer elephants gain increased damage the more infantry units there are nearby. The healer elephant's damage gets amplified the more infantry you have around it. Now this is one of those, how far does this scale? Like, are they hitting for 100 damage if you have 50 units, you know? So this is 6 scholars are healing and these elephants are cranking. So technically you could have 2 elephants fighting and healing each other. Advance to the Imperial Age with one of the 2 landmarks that interact with the governor system. Palace of the Sultan immediately grants you a governor of your choice with a maximum tier 4 bonus. Choosing the Hisser Academy will grant you resources over time based on how many governors are already active in the game. Raise an army of fearsome elephants and continue using near instant research to stay ahead of the foes. So this instant research is for all ages. Now, this obviously seems very OP. But what is the cost increase? If it's like 10% more expensive, that's broken. But if it's like 100% more expensive, do you know what I mean? Have in mind, you don't need to build mining camps or mills or lumber camps. Well, I guess you have to build elephants, so potato, right? But you don't have to continuously make them. I can see the Civ being good on water, actually. Because it's the same as KT. You don't gotta build lumber camps. And you drop off extra resources, right? This one is a hard one. I feel like it's very Delhi, but it's not. Like, the only similar thing to Delhi is elephants. I'm gonna give it a maybe 8.5, maybe 8.